Duelist, what is up, my man? How's everybody doing? Sorry it took so long. Hope everyone is well. We've got some ODIN Valhalla Rising, guys. If you're not playing, come and join us. The links are down below, and the links are in the exclamation mark. You'll see exclamation mark ODIN and everything you need. What's going on? It is Sunday morning over here in Japan. Beautiful day today. Sunny, cool. Love it. So when we get done with this, I'm going to see what my family's up to and do something with them. Hope everybody's doing well, because we just started doing, we're in the holiday spirit. We started doing a whole bunch of Christmas stuff. The yard is decorated. The lights are up around the house. We put up the Christmas tree last night. We put up other Christmas decorations. So we're ready to go. Playing some Christmas music already. We don't have Thanksgiving here in Japan, so we don't have to wait. I don't know if anybody in America even waits there. They probably just put up their Christmas lights right away. I would. But my family used to wait until Thanksgiving, and then right at Thanksgiving, they'd start putting up all the Christmas stuff. But then you only get like you get 1 month, right? You get one solid month. I guess it's pretty good. Duelist, what have you been doing, man? You been playing anything? Doing anything new? Oh, they're going to do the first guild dungeon bosses? But, what do I don't need it. I think anybody can start and jump in there. I mean, this will be quick. If we're all on the bosses, this will be extremely quick. Right now, we've got guild dungeon. We've got all the bosses spawning right at the same time. And then we've got server versus server, the world dungeon, server versus server, PvP. PvP if you want it to be. You don't have to PvP in there. And we've got the zone 5 boss spawning as well. We've got a lot of stuff going on in the next hour. Like a lot. So hopefully we'll be able to get to it all. Yeah, this will just take another 5 minutes, and we'll all be in the guild dungeon. Don't worry, man. We'll all be there. But this is a new time, so I hope we have enough people for a good turnout for the guild dungeon, and a really good turnout for server versus server. That's what I want. For the world dungeon, I want a good turnout for that one. Wait, how long before all these bosses spawn? Yeah, 10 minutes. We don't really need... this is a Brynhild. It never drops anything. Not that often. We can get it. Oh, then we got... what, the skip. We can skip some of these, man. Some of these bosses we really don't need to worry about. If somebody takes them, it's no big deal. Oh, yeah, the EU ones. The EU players want to get it. Oh, yeah. I think they want to get at least, because there's a quest. There's an event going on to where we can do the guild dungeon 2 times and we get rewards. So they want to knock that out. But I think this is going on for... Is it for this? If it is, this is until... No, it's not that one. I think they have a long time to complete it. Yeah. Till May? Completed. Yeah, you got till May, man. They want to get it done right away, I think. As quickly as possible, they want to get that done. But they are tired, right? Because EU, it's really late over there. What time is it for them? But they did stay up. Like, if they stayed up to try to get this guild dungeon in. But they have to get 2 if they haven't done any. I don't know if they have to actually beat 2 or just attend 2. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. for them. 3:15, so they probably want to get it done. I'll wait for the raid. But I'm pretty sure they have till May to complete this. I mean, they've got a long time to complete all of that. And that could be the last part they're on, so they want to get this chest. And I don't really know what's inside this chest. Okay, we do know. It just gives us some summons. So they want to get this, they want to get the weapon skins. I don't blame them. I mean, 11 summon avatar, mounts, weapon skins. There could be something good in there, and they don't want to have to wait a long time to be able to summon that. And it's the last thing I need to do as well. And then I'll be able to open this box. So maybe we'll get lucky today with some summons. Last stream, which was about 7 days ago when they had the newest update, I did 100,000 in diamond summons for weapon skins. But I'm down to 41,000, and I don't feel like doing any summons right now. I gotta save my diamonds for good stuff. Like, doing the item collection is the strongest thing in this game. It's guaranteed, right? You pick these items up, you level them up, you put them in here, you get guaranteed power for your main hero and then all the other heroes on this account. It's really the best thing to do. So I save diamonds in case something pops up that I need instead of using them on, you know, all of them on summons. Oh, Dart got a new skin. Nice. I picked up some new stuff recently as well. Like some really good power recently. Within the last 3 days, I've got a brand new tier 3 weapon that they came out with that everybody can craft, but it's a lot of crafting materials, but you get an additional 3 attack, plus 1 accuracy. And then at the 14-day mark, we're going to be able to try to take this to plus 7 without it breaking. Well, the 14-day for this event. Where is it? Is it coming up soon? It's not too far away. What, 3 days away? No, today at 1 is going to be 2.5 days. And we'll be able to use this to try to level up that new weapon. So that's going to be sweet. And then I got the monthly deal they have for the insignias and horns, and I hit plus 7. I finally hit plus 7 on these. It was amazing. I was posting it over in Discord. I was rolling this. Like, I've always had plus 6 here, but if you hit plus 7, you get the 2 additional attack. You get 1 more cooldown, 1 more PvP damage, 1 more attack speed. You get so much. If you hit plus 8, you get a lot too. But plus 7 gives you like a big jump. But it's kind of hard to get plus 7. Let's make sure we're attacking. Yeah. So in the last 2 days, I made that weapon. I took this to plus 7. And then on top of that, when I was rolling my adornments, I got plus 3 attack, plus 2 defense, which is really nuts. And then on this one, same thing. I had plus 6 here. Same day of me getting that monthly deal, I got plus 7. And then I rolled plus 3 attack and experience gain. It's wild. Yo, Epic Safe in the house. Agnar, how you doing? Everybody ready for Guild Dungeon? We were just hitting these bosses up. I didn't know if I saw you, Epic, at the town. I don't know if I saw you at the Zone 4 Elf Town. Welcome though. Yeah, I hope we do well in server versus server. I'm not really too. I don't really care too much about Guild Dungeon. I think Guild Dungeon's fun, and I hope that we can eventually, you know, power through it. It is very highly tuned, and it's nice that the Guild Dungeon always has a floor to, like, you know, it's endless. It just gets more and more difficult. So there's always things to do in the Guild Dungeon. But it really just doesn't have any good drops in the beginning. So while you're playing it for months and months trying to get better at it, there's just like, you're just like, well, it needs to be better. It really needs to be better as far as the drops go. To just make you want to go in there and spend your time, right? If you're spending an hour in there every week trying to progress, you just want it to give you more. But at least if we get to 5, right? If we get to 5 every week, we can auto jump it to 5, and then we can start from there. I think once you get to certain milestones, you can automatically have it go there. So maybe if we get to a really high milestone, like the next one, then we can lock that in. And we won't have to worry about all the lower stages. Okay, I think there's some zone. No, this should be it. Just got that one more, and then of course B4 is going to pop up, but somebody can go over there on B4 and take it out on, you know, by themselves pretty much if they want to. You're playing with one eye open? Because you're tired? I'm sorry, man. some more air in here from outside. It feels good. It gets hot in here with all these electronics. Yeah. Sorry about that. I know it's late for you guys. It's past 3 a.m. Okay, let's jump in there. Jump in there. If you're from EU, jump inside the guild boss right now. Because Nasty's in there, you'll be able to get some kills. Or you'll be able to complete it. I'm hoping you just have to go in, and even if you die, or yeah, if you die, that you still get credit for it. I'm hoping you don't have to like do 2 completions. Although, like I said, you have until May to do it, so you've got a really long time. Like a really, really long time. Yo, Pepsi, what's happening? Five is really easy. Who is Masmore? Is that the... You know, I've never even looked at the name of... No, this is Managarm. This is like a different kind of Managarm. Wrathful Managarm. Yeah, we'll come to this boss later. Probably after SVS. The World Dungeon, or... Yeah, we're not going to have time before the World Dungeon. This is going to have to be after the World Dungeon, because this boss takes a minute. This boss has taken us about an hour to... 50 minutes to beat every single time. We've beat him 5 times. Every time he's up, we've beat him, but it takes a while. We got to get stronger. Everybody's got to get stronger. The main thing is accuracy. Because with that boss, just like when you fight Fafnir, the big world dragon, you miss a lot. If we could all hit, it wouldn't be an issue. We'd do enough damage quick enough to take him down. So more damage, yes, but we need that accuracy. You got to have accuracy to hit in this game. Otherwise, you're just going to see miss. It's pretty annoying. When's Guild Dungeon? Guild Dungeon is right now. Jump in. Yeah, it's right now. We're going to kill this boss, and then I'm going to jump over to Guild Dungeon, see where we're at. Because I don't think B4 spawns for a few minutes. Yeah, for 4 minutes. I don't know. I'm not really worried about that. It's kind of getting late. Like, we need to start jumping on the World Dungeon. On the Guild Dungeon. If I can type sideways. All right, who's in here right now? Whoa. There's a lot of people. Oh, I can't go to the dungeon on this character. That's right. Oh, man, this is so bogus. So what happened was everybody in EU was asking to go to this dungeon, and I went in there with them to try to clear out stage 1 and stage 2 with a different hero that I had all my gear on. One of my alt heroes. Oh, I forgot all about this. So I've got to go to that hero to enter the guild dungeon. Not world dungeon, server versus server. I'll be able to do that on my main. But this is pretty annoying. So right now, I can only enter it if I go to the other one that I went in with. I got to take off my gear, and I got to go to that hero. And then I've got to come back here, re-equip my gear, and get ready for SVS. And set all this back up. Wow. Okay. What's going on? Hold on one second. Let me get done with this because I got to get over there and help out really quick. What gear do I want to bring? You know what? We're just going to load all this up. Hope I've got the right one. I got to find the right hero that I was using. I got all these 70s I'm making. These are on cooldown already for 2 days, 1 day. I'm pretty sure it was bootleg that we were using. Pink accessory attack and not defense. What's going on? Oh, for me? Why do I go attack? Because I'm already like really tanky. As a defender, you're super tanky. You don't need to go high defense. And you don't get additional damage off of defense. I wish. If my class did damage based off of defense, then yeah, I'd go straight defense. But I'm not tanking too. Like, I'm not the main tank. If I was the main tank, yeah, I would go defense. I would have high defensive. But we've already got Nasty in here to main tank. So I go like as much offense as I can, as much damage as I can, as much accuracy as I can get. Let's make sure this is the right. Which had to be this one, right? No, it's not letting me in. It's not letting me in on this one either. What did I do it on one of the characters I already reset? Well, I might have to miss this week's one because I don't know. Everybody was rushing that was in EU. They wanted to go in there right away, and I had all my gear on the different heroes, so I went over there with them to try to help them out, and then it locked me out of my main. You can only do it with that one hero on one account. And I have a feeling it's this hero here, Barbecue, that I just reset. I haven't played it yet, but dude, it's Genshin Impact basically. It's a straight copy of what Genshin Impact is, but it has PvP and it looks beautiful, but I haven't played it yet. I downloaded it, yeah, but I haven't played. I'm pretty sure it wasn't this guy. It wasn't. It's the one I got on cooldown. Oh well. Sorry guys. I guess I'm gonna go somewhere. I guess I'm gonna go to that B4 boss. And wait for server versus server. This is what I get for trying to help out, man. Nice. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun game. But again, it's just a rehash of Genshin, so I think it'll be great, and it'll go so far. Always good to have something you play on the side, but I've got Odin to play full time, man. Odin Valhalla Rising full time. Oh, I took it off and put it on that other guy. Man, I'm so mixed up right now. Let me see where my gear's at and get it back in my main. Yeah, Pepsi, that's right. Peepsy? Is that Peepsy? Yeah, Peepsy, that's right. You really do so much damage and mitigate so much damage on a defender that going high attack is really, really worth it. It helps you grind a lot faster if you're not having to be the main tank. Obviously, if you're the main tank and you want to mitigate as much damage as possible, you get as many things as you can to mitigate boss damage and to get additional defense. To mitigate damage altogether, you got dodge, you know, melee attack reduction, range attack, all that kind of stuff. Pick that all up if you're the main tank. Yes. And then you might want to have like a second set to where you then have additional adornments for attack so you can farm faster and PvP more. Because really PvPing and like full defense, you can. You could be, you know, you could be there, but you're not going to be really doing any damage. Age of, I never played that one. Yeah, I never played Age of Wushu, but it's got the same resin stuff. You've got your stamina, which is just like resin. Whenever you go to a camp or a boss, you use that stamina, which is just like Genshin Impact. You have gear that's just like Genshin Impact, the variable stat gear that's just like that. So to me, it looked like it was going for that. All right, let's get all this gear over here. Okay, that should be everything. I crafted this weapon design yesterday, and it actually, like, I think it's one of the first ones I've made in forever. It's bound, but at least I can make something for someone. But that weapon design is from a craft I did last night. Like, you're always crafting and then you think, oh, it's not gonna, you know, it's gonna fail. I couldn't believe it. Okay, so we have this set up here for farming. This is for, like, this is my DPS farming one. We're gonna go with Fate Boots, Fate Helmet, no, Chest, Void Ruler Helmet, and Attack Accuracy, Melee. Alright, so we've got Accuracy here. We've got these two for 5 attack. Accuracy again on the helmet. really for a boss fight, I need to make the other cloak. I got to make the cloak that's 5 accuracy. So I can pick up 3 accuracy to hit more. That's really the only thing I need to make now. Okay, and this will be more toward PvP. So we've got my boots along with the ranged PvP damage reduction, along with all PvP damage reduction. Here, I'm going to go with the accuracy and attack, 4 attack. I'm going to put helmet on and chest on of fate for 5 attack and void ruler gloves, right? Okay, we're going to do the same thing over here. But we're going to put this on for 7 defense along with 5 defense. Look at that max defense hit. And then we're going to go for melee, melee, melee. Okay. I think I'm set up now. Number 1 preset. The only difference is the necklace compared to this. Okay, my number 3, my grind 1 and boss damage 1. Void ruler. But the mats to make... Let's go to... Like the mats to make the cloak right now are quite a bit. So I'm not... What's going on? Could hang in raid? It could hang in raid. Raid Shadow Legends, you mean? Don't tempt me, man. I want a side game. Like, you know, I'm Odin for life, but I do want something I can play on the side. A turn-based gacha game I can play on the side would be nice. And it's been a long time. It would actually be fun to go back and try some things out. I covered it for so long, right? And then with all the things that they've added, I bet it would be really enjoyable. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to play it yet. We'll see. Let's put this on auto. Okay, let's check back in what we're doing there. If we need more defense, we could always switch over to it. This one is also my farming one because I've got MP regen on this. Plus the accuracy, because we need all that accuracy. And these other 2, I don't have MP regen on. To make sure I can do all my skills. What are we going to look at? The market really quick. When's that coming out? Is that already out? I know Blade and Soul, but I've never heard of that. Is that a new one coming out, or has it been out for a while? You got to keep peeping the market, man, to see if anything pops up here. And then if I were to craft the cloak that I want, and it's really the last thing I need, it would cost 100 crystals. Which would take what? Like anywhere from 8,000, somewhere around there. Maybe 8,000 to upwards of 9,000 to get 100 crystals. How many crystals are on the market right now? There's only 128 on the market. So eventually, you know, I could do it over time and get them cheaper. Do it over like a month. And then I need cloth for that as well. Where is it? So, armor. Yeah, we need 50. 48 more. There's only 17 on the market. So I need to start picking up some cloth too. It'd be something I could do within 2 weeks, right? It wouldn't take that long. And then we need armor design, which we have. So that wouldn't be that bad. And this other stuff, the refined flax weed is easy. Grindstone, that's all easy. So I guess I could start working toward it. It would really help out on that zone 5 boss where accuracy is everything. That 3 additional accuracy would really help. And then I'd still have the cloak that I currently have on for defense, because this is a massive amount of defense compared to that. Like this is 7 defense here from all that plus 6. There's a plus 7 up on the market right now for 7,000 though. Yeah. You get 2 more defense. That would be pretty cool, but not for 7,000. If that dropped down to a lower number, or really if I just look, there's so many to buy. How many were on the market? There's 1,000 of these. So if I take 1,000 of them, not 1,000, if I take like 500 of them and try to make my own +7, maybe it could happen. I don't know. +7 on this is pretty hard because it breaks right away, right? It breaks at +2. You really enjoyed my content in Raid? Hey man, thanks. Yeah, Jason, it's really not a bad idea to go back and maybe check that out. If I'm bored, if I need something on the side when I'm grinding in Odin, when I'm just kind of set for the day and grinding here and I want to play something on the side, it's really easy with a turn-based gacha game. You just set it up and let it run some floors, you know? Yeah, it's a relaxed hero collection game, that one. Oh, it's only a month old? I'll have to check that out. Yeah, let me know over in Discord. Remind me over there in our Discord so I'll know to go check it out. Because I'll probably forget by the time we're done with this stream. Because we've got to do the World Dungeon, server versus server. And I don't know, that's going to be a lot of hours from now. At least 2.5 hours from now. Before I'm done. So I'll probably forget. This is me and this big bad. Yeah, that's crazy that I can't do Guild Dungeon. If I went in on a other hero on my account, if it didn't take one of my 2 of 2, then it should let me go in on another hero. Don't you think? You think it should allow you to do that? I don't know. I know now. Next time I'll never go in on an alt. Even if that alt has all my gear on it, I'll never go in there on it. I'll make sure I do it all on my main. Oh, this is on Steam too? It's pretty colorful. What are you guys working on in Odin? Did you see all my alts, right? You saw my 270s that are on cooldown right now to be deleted. One is going to delete in 2 days. Another one's going to delete in 1 day. So I'm going to take those right back up to 70. If you get to 60, you get that epic avatar. Then you get to 70, you get the epic mount. By then, you should be strong enough at 70 with decent gear, with decent item collection, with your new weapon skin, everything else to get us power. We've got relics. We've got a lot of stuff in here that will increase the power of our hero. Then you start taking people up to 60, not 70. You know, once you're at level 70, then you start taking your alts up to level 60 to get a legendary avatar, because you're getting that copy, right? You're getting that avatar epic. Then you take 4 of those. I'm holding up 3 fingers. You take 4 of those and you take them and you try to make a legendary. You have a 16% chance to hit legendary. That's what I did. And on my 3rd fusion, I got a legendary. And then once I have that legendary avatar, you should be strong enough to try to start taking your guys to 70. It just depends. Ads, what's going on? I think Epic's talking to me, but he said, oh no, focus ads. Yeah, you gotta focus ads. You gotta get those ads out of there because you'll just stack up. Yo, JRM, what's up, man? JR, how you been? How did your life in your journey in Dragonair go? Are you still playing Dragonair? Are you really loving it? Okay, great. I've heard a lot of players say it's the same old seasonal stuff's kind of getting on them a little bit because they did 4 seasons before, or 3, or at least 3 seasons before. And they're like, it's just kind of dragging down a little bit. Now that they're back into it, right? The honeymoon phase is over. They're back into the same old. They did tell me that there's a really cool mini game that they do to where you can get different gear, some kind of like PvP setup thing. Maybe like a little roulette on how you get matched up. So there is some variation in there. Yeah, very giving, but I mean, giving isn't the I don't think giving was ever the problem with the game. I think it's just the way the game's set up. I just think there's always a major flaw with how the game was set up. Especially when it comes to seasons and people playing together. Because still, if I want to, like, say I want to start playing on a brand new account right now, I'll never be playing with you with the same season, the same heroes that you're playing with right now. I'll always be behind. Yeah, I'm sure. Like every game does, right? I'll be able to play with you. How's that? You can talk about it. I mean, if it's just you giving me a code and me joining your server, that's not really that doesn't solve the problem. They tried to do that before, but that does not solve the issue. Yeah. Hey, Epic's in here. It's hard to explain. Okay. Well, as long as they're trying to solve that main issue, that was the biggest thing for me. Like always the biggest thing. That everybody is spread out over different seasons. And any kind of main point that any content creator would say that they love it this way is so that they can have some kind of story each season. And who cares? Who cares about a small story every season if people can't play together? It just never made sense. You know, you're on season 7, I'm on season 1, another guy's on season 2, another guy's on season 3, day 100, day 200, day 300. You know, as the game goes on, everybody is separated. And then they introduce all this new season coming out with all this new content that you'll never be able to experience until 3 months later, and still other content's coming out. It's not a model that can survive. Like nobody does that with their game. Nobody. So that's why Dragonair always just was... It's a great game, right? It's a fun game, but it's destined to die, man, if they keep it like that. Okay, so we've got my gear on. Everything's set up. We are now waiting for server versus server while you guys are in the guild dungeon. I'm just kind of chilling out. Oh, yeah. I've seen a lot of people play. I saw Summit play it. I like it because he was talking to people. You can hear them and talk to them as you get close to them. Like you don't even have to be that close and you can talk to them, right? There was a guy like all the way across the ravine and he talked to them. And Arc Raiders. He's like, I'm just here for, you know, a mission or whatever else. Just a friendly. Is that what it's like? It's like Escape from Tarkov, but you have like a different gameplay style, or a different objective in there to do, I guess. Yeah, I'm surprised JR hasn't tried WWM yet. To get to the extraction, though, do you need to be the last person to extract out? You need to be the last group to extract out, though? Because it didn't seem like that. It seemed like everybody was just kind of doing their own thing. And soloing in Odin, the best class to level in solo. It depends on if you're free to play or not. Obviously, if you're free to play, you need a class that is a little bit easier to survive. If you're usually spend a lot of money in games and you want to really power level a class up, there are other classes that are fast at killing, but their survivability is not as great, right? So since the survivability is not there, you're gonna have to either over time get stronger, and then you'll be able to, you know, blow everything up really quickly, or spend a lot of money to do the same thing. Definitely free to play. Yeah, it's free to play. I love Defender. I like I do like Paladin and Saint. The problem is that they are really slow at killing. And they can heal other people and buff other people. That's why they're slower at killing. It doesn't mean they're not powerful. They're both very powerful, but they're a real support class. Whereas the Defender, he can heal himself, shield himself, and then still kill. Still do damage. More than the Saint or Paladin. Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, my Paladin... this is my free-to-play Paladin and Priest over here on my other computer that's running right now, that I don't really put a lot of love into. But I like Defender. I think Defender... Well, because I'm playing a Defender, right? Yo, Homeless Dude, what's happening? Homeless Dude in the house! So I like Defender the most. I also think that Dark Wizard can do fairly well. Dark Wizard has a lot. They can, well, they have a channeled ability. They can get them health back. I still don't think it's as easy as a defender is. But it really depends on your playstyle as well. Do you like playing a range class? Do you like playing a melee class? There's some people that join these games and they're like, that's it. I only do melee, like nothing else. But if you liked range and melee, you could always go the rogue, which has the sniper and the assassin. That way you get ranged and you get the melee if you want to. Both. Which, in the end, like if you're 6 months in and you've been playing for a while, it's really fun to have that option. Because the assassin is extremely strong in PvP. And then the sniper is good as well, but the sniper is really good everywhere. PvE content, bosses, grinding, and then you have the assassin for PvP when you want to. Early release? What is that? Age of Conan? What is AOC? When I'm reading AOC, I keep thinking of the politician. Oh, yeah. Is it coming out soon? It's been 8 years, man. Is it coming out soon? What do you mean? Early release. I've paid for the early release 8 years ago. What was it? $300? $380? I can't remember the exact amount. It was either $300 or $300 or up toward $400. So yes, I will be. Absolutely. They're always sending me, hey, the beta stuff or the like special servers where you can go in there and test everything out. Some of them say that you can't show anything on streaming, like you can't stream it, or you can't do YouTube videos on it. But I've never jumped in. I've seen videos and I see their stream, like they have their own Ashes of Creation stream they do every once in a while to show about updates from the developers. But I'd be more than happy to play. It looked like as it progressed, it was a very fast combat-based one. More like, what's it called? Black Desert. Not Black Desert Mobile, but Black Desert Online has very fast combat. It looked kind of like that as it was developing. I don't think as crazy fast. Maybe somewhere in between a traditional MMO like WoW and BDO. That'll be cool. That's a month away. That's pretty wild if that game is coming out in a month. After easily 7 years, has it been? Oh, you're downloading the game? All right, welcome. Come and join us. Are you going to come to Asgard 06 to our server? I'm farming right here because we just took over this new domain. This one, you can see that our guild has it. And as we level it, we're going to do more damage to boss monsters, skill damage, and accuracy to hit. We're going to always take this domain from now on. It's really the strongest one for what we need. But we've got to level it up. Like, you have to kill monsters in this area. In here, and then down here in Dead Man's Dock area, this area. And then you're able to level this up. Yeah, come and join our server. Pac-Man. Just stick with the main quest. Do the main quest is that's where you get the most experience. As you go through the main quest, you're going to start fighting these instance bosses. They'll be the same big bosses you can see out in the open world like this. And you can't get help with those, but you can get help with the quests. So if you're finding it difficult to do any kind of quest, let me know. I'll help you out. But it's going to be really easy for the first 2 or 3 zones, like whole maps. It's going to be extremely easy for you. You're going to have this free gear right when you log in to equip. Like, going through these new zones is going to be real easy. You're going to have this +7 gear to equip right away on your hero. You're going to have all these events going on. You'll craft gear if you need to. It's going to be simple. Yeah, just make sure you stick to the main quest. That's where you get the most experience. Don't do the side quests in Zone 1. You can do the side quests in Zone 2, Zone 3, and Zone 4. But in Midgard, the first zone you're in, don't worry about those side quests. You're going to come up to the very first quest to where you kill these goats. You can do that one side quest with your main quest. That's fine. But you really don't need to do any other side quests. They'll give you a little bit more. They'll give you a little goal. Like, it won't even matter. And they'll give you experience. But the way experience works in this game, it's really different. if I do experience from quests are based on your current level. So it doesn't really matter if I do the side quests at all on this zone for me in zone 4, because if I do 10 quests at a higher level, I'm going to get maybe like 8% experience per quest. But if I do these quests at a lower level, I'll get 10% or 12% experience per quest. So I've kind of stopped doing side quests for the most part because it's faster. It's so much faster for me just to burn through and just do the main quest. I'm doing the side quest in zone 5 though because it's all new and it's hard. No, it doesn't give a flat amount of experience. That's not correct. Yeah, each quest does not give a flat experience. Oh yeah, it does. It could because it's based on what because you need so much more experience when you get higher, right? Yeah, I do them. I do the main quest though. I don't even worry about the side quests, especially in zone 1. Like you'll be a level 27 at zone 1 and go into zone 3 with not doing any side quests at all. So there's really like I don't see a point to it in zone 1 in Midgard. Yeah, if you do it later, it gives you 0.001 experience because you need more experience to level up. But that's really it. I mean, you just level up your hero, you do your item collections. You'll notice that right away when you first start playing. It'll tell you all this. You're going to do summons for your avatars, your mounts. You've got weapon skins now. You've got relics. You've got imprints. You've got runes. You've got your seal stone to work on. And all this will unlock gradually as you play. You'll pick it up. Like it's pretty self-explanatory. And it's got a decent enough tutorial to where it'll tell you what to do when you need to. But if you have any questions, definitely join us in Discord. That's down below. We can help you out. And if you're going to be on our server, we'll be here to help you with your hero. I see you're old live. What's going on? I like this game. Hey, welcome, welcome. Yeah, this game actually has the best gameplay. ODIN Valhalla Rising has like the best impactful gameplay. When you go to hit somebody and you do a hit, you can see your hero do the hit. When I do like a shield slam to stun somebody, I see it. When I pull in, like you see everything visually, and then when you actually hit, it feels like there's impact to it. A lot of other games I play like this, you just don't get the same feeling, and it's very responsive. Like other games I feel like I'm running and you're kind of like on a ball. You're just kind of like wobbling around. It doesn't feel as tight. And then when you hit somebody in other games, it doesn't even feel like you're hitting them. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. Like you're doing damage to them, but it doesn't feel like you're doing damage. Can you join my Discord? Yeah. Discord's down below. We'll get you in our guild Discord as well. Yeah, it should be down below. I don't know if you're on YouTube right now. I think I have to post it below chat. But if you do !Discord, it might pull it up. If this is... I've had this Discord in this... I don't know if it's pulling it up. It's just not that good. It just doesn't have the combat that Odin has. I mean, just talking about combat, that's the main reason why I don't play it. I played it till the 11. So right after they did the merger, the inter-server merger. But the combat is not good, man. It's nowhere near what Odin's combat is. Not even close. Like the PvP combat and even just the regular combat. And every time you try to do something in Legend of Ymir, your guy just like sits there and lags for 1 second. It's not my connection to the server. It's just the way the game is. Like you run up to a target and then you stop and then you attack. You hit a button, you wait like a couple, like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, fires off, you do damage, but you don't even feel like you're doing damage to somebody. Like you're hitting somebody, you're doing damage to them, but it doesn't feel like it. And when you move your hero, there's always like this little delay, or it's like you're on ice, you know, kind of like skating around. It's just not a good feel, man. It's not a tight feel. Combat, yeah, combat in there isn't good. And when I was playing it and we did the server versus server PvP, I was fighting against 2 or 3 enemies and I could run away and heal back up. Like the time to kill is crazy high. And then you could just run around and heal back up pretty easy. You got CP Scald? Oh, 100k? And you can't guarantee a kill on anything because you can't kill a moving target. Exactly. Yeah. Right? You can just run away and heal up. So there's so many things about that game that are nowhere near Odin's. Like Odin is the best when it comes to combat, hands down. Hey, grats, man. Yeah, Epic. You have to tell. I have to tell Nasty that I can't make it. I wasn't able to. I'll have to get in there next week. Does that mean that we can skip to that phase next week? A 40k CP scrub can just run around. I was at 60,000 and I was only at 60,000 GP because I wasn't even doing anything for the last, like I played it for a good week, maybe a week and a half, and I was ranked number like 35 in item collection on my server. Not crazy high, but ranked number 35 on my server for item collection is pretty good. And then I was loving my hero up. I had a, epic avatar, epic pet. And then at 45, I could get the guaranteed epic, what is it? Flying mount or one of the mounts. So I wasn't crazy low, but I wasn't crazy high because I just wasn't doing anything until the inner server stuff started. And then once that started, I played and I was like, man, this combat is not good. Yeah, Odin. Yeah, you can see it right there. If you do !! Odin, you can download it and come and join us. Clunky combat. I know, I'm telling you. People don't believe me. I don't know why they even stick over there and play it. It's crazy. And that's not our fault, man. That's their fault. I don't know why it's so bad. New play in Odin. In Odin, you're a mage right now? Yeah, it could be, but you can always do stuff to bring it back. Like with this newest update with Odin, I think it's going to bring back players. With any kind of new update they have, it's going to bring back players. And I've always said Odin is the type of game that it's better to play the longer that it's out. If you come back and start playing this game a year, 2 years later, it's going to be a much better experience because you're going to have so many things to get for free. And you're going to have so many things that will give your account power for you to catch up. And it just makes it, more enjoyable. Like, I've loved playing it, but I've had to wait for things to come out. I gain power, plenty of power, because I'm not a free-to-play person, right? I'm not free-to-play. We all know that. But, so I get through things quickly. Because I'm not free-to-play, I kind of burn through it fast. So I wait for new things to come out to give me power, but I still have plenty to work on. Even as a pretty good whale in this game, I've always got things to work on. But it's nice to come back and be like, whoa, there's so many things that add power to my hero now. So many things I can work on now that I can just jump in and feel powerful. It's nice. It's really nice. Nowadays, I don't think they do. I think that is not true. I think they're like in the Western and European market. I think that is completely false. People do not play NFT games. There's so many laws too in the United States, state by state for NFT, for buying crypto from these kind of games. That no. Oh, World Dungeon started. All right, let's jump in. Let's see who. I don't even know who we're with in here. I don't know anybody who likes playing crypto games. Oh, I can't use the portal during combat. Do you know how annoying it is for NFT crypto games to even play them? Okay, first off, let me give you an idea of Legend of Ymir, another issue with that game. Not just the combat. The combat's terrible. Nobody really likes the combat, especially compared to Odin. Odin is hands down a million times better. But the crypto version in Legend of Ymir forces you to do crypto to get their VIP system. And the only reason they do that They do crypto so they can get around obviously paying taxes. Governments can't seize their money if they're doing something effed up. And they're forcing you to use their crypto so they can give value to it. So they can say, look, there's people that actually exchange and use our crypto. And then they also can set their own price for it. They can buy and sell their own and make money off of it. There is no reason to play crypto games that I've seen unless you're an investor. That's the only thing I've ever heard anybody say. That I get in early, they make money off of it, and then they cash out. They're not even playing the game. They're just trying to make money. So no, in the States and mostly in Europe too, I don't know anybody who's ever said they play crypto MMOs. Yeah, Brazil, Philippines, yeah. Poorer countries play them. Yes, that I agree with 100%. And they're usually just not good. Like the games just usually aren't good. I'm on 06. I'm on Asgard. It should be right above my head. You see right here? We're on ODIN. What's it say after that? It's so small I can't see it. It says server. That's what it says. Server EUUS Asgard 06. All right, guys. Who are we in here with? Yo, Epic. What other guilds are we here with? We are on channel 2. We've got Berserk in here. Yo, Epic, check it out. Berserk is in here with us. They probably won't have anybody show up. That's hilarious. Okay, well, Dragon VN, one of those Dragon ones are pretty active, right? Channel 2, yeah, Dragon VN I think is active. Berserk's not gonna have anybody show up. They have nobody left in the guild to show up. And their guild leader hasn't logged in for 5 days. They don't even have a domain. Furious is here. Voidborn, I don't know if Voidborn's active, I'm not sure. Like, you can't tell based off of combat power, because if you could, then you would think Berserk would be active. And they're like a complete dead guild. So we just don't know. Oh, you're on an Asian server. Oh man, you should come to ours. Like $60? But 105 plus 25 tax, crazy? So how much did you get back from it? With all the tax stuff. All right, everybody, make sure you're ready. Let's go to some more PvP-centric gear. Let's go to this one for a little bit more survivability, but still pretty good offense. We've got 14 of us in here right now. That's nice. Okay, remember, we're going to go north to Managarm. Yeah, Nasty, get all those healers. Do we see anybody else here?